Hey girl, so I'm here to talk about probably the most important thing that you're going to be doing as a coach. If you do this, you're going to see your business grow. The more you do it, the more it's going to grow. If you don't do this, okay, most important thing, this is the video to watch and to have down, and that is inviting. You have to ask people to do this with you. That can look a lot of different ways, but you have to be opening up that opportunity. If you don't talk about it, no one's just going to come to you and be like, I want to be in a group with you, because they don't even know you do that. So I want to talk a little bit about what that looks like behind the scenes. Now, obviously, you're talking on your stories, and not every single story, but you can definitely invite there. Like, just after you post your workout clip, be like, hey, you want to do this with me? You can do polls, you can type it out, you can talk to people. That's great. Occasionally on your feed, you can invite people that way. You don't want to be doing that all the time. We talked about your 5 things, so if you're getting a good rotation in there, it should not always be join my group, but that should come up there. But the biggest place you're going to be inviting is behind the scenes. One-on-one, sending messages to people, talking to people one-on-one in your real life, whatever it may be. People need one-on-one, okay? It's a lot of times the example that she uses, it's like, if you're having a party, if you just post on Facebook or something like, hey, I'm having this party, I'd really love it if you came, come on. A bunch of people are going to read that and think, oh, she's not talking about me. She's talking about someone else. But if you send them a one-on-one message, or you text them one-on-one and say, hey, Samantha, I want you to come to the party, then they're going to know, oh, okay, she really was talking with me. It goes the same way with inviting people. So who are you going to be inviting? Well, the great thing is you're just starting out. You haven't invited anyone yet, so you have a ton of people to invite. Anybody that is watching your stories and you've kind of built relationship with them, or you can start that relationship now, boom, invite them. Anybody that's already following you, we talked about that yesterday. They said, hey, I'm into what you're doing. They're fair game to invite. And anybody that's liking the post you're putting out there. Now, for me personally, if I put up a straight up, who wants to do this group with me, and they like it, they're probably getting an invite, unless we've never ever talked before. But if we've never talked before, I'm probably going to go right into like, hey, thanks so much for the love on that post. Are you into fitness and health as well? Okay, I'm going to jump right to the point. But if I posted a picture of me with my kids, I'm going to make sure that we've had some kind of relationship there. I've talked to them before. But if they're interacting with me in that way and we've had some back and forth, then totally fair game. Those are people you can be inviting. And if you're adding to your network like we've talked about, you're going to have more people to be inviting every single day. Now, what do you say to invite them? Guys, the best thing you can do is keep it simple, short and sweet, okay? You don't want to send someone this super long, like scripted message. They're probably not even going to read it. So I keep it short and sweet. I say their name. Hey, Sarah, like, thanks so much for blah, liking my post, watching my stories. Or sometimes I'll even, if that hasn't happened, they're like an old follower of mine, like, thanks so much for, hey, Sarah, don't know if you'd be interested, okay? I'm doing this new health accountability group at the end of the month, and then say like one sentence about it. So like for what I'm doing this month, it's a 31 sweats to Halloween to gear up before the holidays start. Or it's a nutrition and fitness focus group that I'm really helping ladies find a program that's customizable to them. Like one sentence, y'all. You don't need to tell them everything. You don't need to tell them how much it costs. Keep it short and sweet. Don't know if you'd be interested, but would be glad to send you the details if so. So don't make it sound like I need yes or no on if you want to do the group. This is just, can I send you more information? Some people end with that, so it's an open-ended question. They kind of feel more like they have to respond, okay? Short and sweet with your invite. I'll tell you what I've been loving lately, a voice memo. because it's really great for your post and your messages to sound like you. And what better way to sound like you than you just saying it? You only get a minute on voice memos, so you have to be short and sweet with it. But I've really liked that, and I've had a lot of people just reply back like, I'm not interested, but like, thanks for sending a voice memo, because that's something they don't normally get. Okay, and always just end it with like a thank you, hope you have a good day, or a question about something completely unrelated. I'll do that sometimes too. But your invites, make them short and sweet. Now, this is where it gets fun. What if they say, okay, yeah, I'm interested. Woo! All right. This you want to kind of play by ear. With you just starting, if they don't really know anything about what you're doing, it's always great to ask questions, guys. We don't want to be out there and look like we're just trying to sell stuff to people. We want to offer something that they need. So if someone says they're interested and I don't really know all their history, I'd be like, okay, great. Like, have you done anything for fitness in the past? Are you doing anything currently? Is there anything you struggle with nutrition? Like, try to ask them some kind of question to go into more conversation and find out what it is exactly that they're going to be needing, okay? And have a little bit of back and forth with that. Once you do, then you can move on to giving them more information. Something I've liked to do is just to make a short little 3-minute YouTube video that kind of lays out everything that's included in like a challenge pack, or you can totally just type back to them and be like, oh, okay, great. Like, here's what we're doing in this group, helping ladies find a fitness program for them, nutrition. You get a month of, you can either sell up the superfood shake or the go-go juice, that kind of thing, or maybe they just need fitness. Maybe they just need nutrition. And so it's really important that you know everything and you've kind of looked through our catalog of options and can share some things with them, or you can come and ask me, but have that conversation with them, find out what they need, and then offer it up, okay, and continue the conversation. But as soon as someone says yes, you never want to word vomit everything you know about Beachbody on them, okay? Super important. That will make them run away quickly. Then if they do want to follow through, and again, you can ask me about this, if you go to your coach office and your FAQs, or you search for share a cart, that's where you can get their email address. You can actually go in and set it all up for them, click submit. It will email them a link, and as well as let you copy the link. So if you're talking to them through Messenger or something, you can send it to them there. And that way everything is set up for them to go in and purchase. And then our next video is going to be about how you follow up from those people and go from that. But last thing I want to leave you with, people are going to have objections. It may be, oh, I don't have time. Money is, a big objection that people like to throw out. Whatever objections you had, whatever objections you are getting, think about addressing those in your stories, okay? That's a great place to talk about, like, oh, I don't have a lot of space either, but I make my workout work on my deck. Or, oh, I used to think that amount of money was expensive, but then I looked at how much I was spending at Starbucks or at Target every day, or whatever your thing may be. Address the things there, so as people are watching you, it won't even be an objection for them anymore, because they've seen you address it and handle it. So, most important thing, my challenge for you, okay, is once we've talked and you've put up your coming out post and you've watched this, go invite 5 people, okay? If you haven't put up your coming out post on social media, great. Take 5 people that you actually know in real life and call them up and be like, hey, Sally, I have started health coaching with these programs, products, whatever that I love, blah, 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 here's why. Just want to know if you were interested in doing an accountability group with me. I'm about to start my first one. I'm super excited. So invite 5. That's your homework. Let me know when you're done below.